that the goal with John Wick 4 was to wrap up the franchise in a way that they could feel good about that and Keanu could move on and feel like he had done service to the story in the same way that Tom's closing out Mission Impossible. But the film did so damn well, they greenlit a John Wick 5. Hot, fresh off the presses in your mom's closet. The director of John Wick 5 says that the new story is not a continuation with the High Table. John has dealt with his grief. It'll be really different. What do you think about
that? I don't care.
You don't care? Did you not like John Wick 4?
Yeah, they were good.
Ugh, you don't love movies. You hate stunt people, and you hate Keanu Reeves.
They were fun.
Keanu, I don't hate you.
I literally just said they were fun.
The biggest, the baddest, wackiest, funniest, filmiest show on earth.
Never
Hey, welcome back to our Stupid Acts with Korbins.
I'm Keanu Reeves.
But I don't go into John Wick for story either. I go into it for the headshots.
Well, of course you go in for the headshots, but one of the nice things about the John Wick movies is that they've got good story.
They're basically all the same.
Oh, you're so wrong. Nope. You haven't even seen them then. You didn't care.
I have.
You weren't paying attention.
I've seen them all. Today, we got a new Malayali trailer. It's called Vala, the intro.
Vala, the intro.
I think this is a zombie, I want to say.
All right.
Maybe I'm wrong. A Malayali zombie movie. Nice. Well, let's find out.
നമ്മുടെ അറിവ് പരിമിതമാണ്. നമുക്കറിയാത്തത് അനന്തവും. അറിവിന്റെ കാര്യത്തിൽ നാം നിൽക്കുന്നത് ഒരു ചെറു ദ്വീപിലാണ്. അതിനു ചുറ്റും അനന്തമായ ഒരു സമുദ്രമുണ്ട്. ഇനി വരുന്ന ഓരോ തലമുറയുടെയും കടമ ഈ ദ്വീപിലേക്ക് കൂടുതൽ കരയെ ചേർക്കുകയും അതുവഴി നമ്മുടെ അറിവിനെ അതിന്റെ പൂർണ്ണതയിലേക്ക് നയിക്കുകയും ചെയ്യുക എന്നതുമാണ്. Hey, my cosmic kid. തിരക്കിലാണോ?
നല്ല വെയിലുണ്ടപ്പാ. എനിക്ക് പുറത്തേക്ക് പോകണം.
താരെ എവിടെയും പോകുന്നില്ല. വേണ്ട, അരുത്. അത് വെയിലല്ല താര.
Used to suck when you did that, didn't it? Hit yourself in the shins with those spiky pedals. New calendar year. Interesting.
Got high sci-fi, baby.
Bringing the zombie apocalypse to the south side.
ഇൻട്രോ ഞാൻ പറയാ. ഒരു മാസ് കിട്ടണ്ടോ എന്റെ മുഖത്തേക്ക് ഫാൻ അടിക്കുന്നവനാണ് കലിസ്റ്റോ. ഈ ഫ്രണ്ടിൽ വരുന്ന ഫ്രാഡ് ലുക്കുള്ളവൻ വിശാൽ കുര്യൻ. എന്നെ കൊണ്ട് സ്വാഗിൽ നടന്നു പോണ ട്യൂഡീസ് അവന്റെ സൈഡിൽ നിന്നും ഷോ ഇറക്കുന്നവനാണ്.
It sure is Basil Joseph.
പുറമ്പോക്ക് പ്ലൂട്ടോ. പുറകിൽ സംശയാസ്പദമായ സാഹചര്യത്തിൽ ചുറ്റിത്തിരിയുന്നവൻ റെനോ. പിന്നെ യവനെ ഞാൻ എവിടോ കണ്ടിട്ടുണ്ട്. മരിച്ചു പോയിട്ടും ജീവിച്ചിരിക്കുന്ന ഈ സ്വാമികളുടെ ലോകത്ത് ഈ സെറ്റപ്പ് മൊത്തം നടത്തിക്കൊണ്ടു പോകുന്ന ഓൾ ഇൻ ഓൾ പ്രൊഫസർ അമ്പിൾ അങ്കിൾ ലൂൺ, ഈ ഞാൻ.
വെൽക്കം ബാക്ക് സർ.
താങ്ക്സ് മാൻ.
അവിടുത്തെ തേങ്ങ കാണുന്നില്ലല്ലോ.
ആ അതല്ലെന്ന് 10 മണിയായി. വൈകിട്ട് ഗ്യാസ് കയറുന്നു, വല്ലതും കഴിക്കണം.
What the heck, Tyson? Remind me to pack you some snacks the next time.
ഇതുകൊണ്ടൊന്നും തീരും നീ ഒന്ന് വിചാരിക്കണ.
ആരുമേ ഇല്ലേ? This reality sucks.
ഈ സോദരനെ കൊണ്ട് വലിയ ശല്യമായല്ലോ. ഒന്ന് പെട്ടെന്ന് നടക്കണം പറ്റുക.
Copy that, His Highness Sankar.
I like the cat.
Newsflash: Corbin liked the cat.
Oh, that was fun. Jeez, man. Can't say it's not creative. Can't say it's not creative.
Can't say it's not creative. Can't say it's not original. I was the
Super
first half of that.
One.
Okay, first of all,
4.5 minutes.
way too freaking long. I wish they had just not shown us the second half.
Yeah.
I was so interested in what looked like a very grounded, cool, apocalyptic sci-fi zombie. It was just on all cylinders. That first half of it looked so good. And then it got kind of off the rails for me, which I love the originality of, and I'm totally open to it deciding it wants to be a little Guardians of the Galaxy, I guess, but I'd rather it be what it was in the first half. And you showed me too much. I didn't need it to be nearly 5 minutes long.
I didn't. Definitely too long. You never need a trailer to be half the length that it was.
No, it was approaching short film.
Yeah. I didn't mind the comedy. I enjoy a good sci-fi with comedy, and it looks like it's gonna be really high kind of sci-fi, where you're just gonna have to buy into this world, and it's gonna be a weird world, and you have to buy in. And I like that. I like the risk that you.
I do too.
Because it's a risk.
It's a big risk. I love the originality.
Malayalam taking those risks, but it looks big too. Obviously with sci-fi, even though a lot of people associate sci-fi with like Star Wars and all these big budget things, sci-fi at its core is unique stories.
Great storytelling, yeah.
Some of the best sci-fi you'll ever see is on Star Trek, the original series.
Agreed.
And they did not have like good CGI.
No, but it had good story.
It did. It was very unique.
You know what else does too? Have you ever watched any of the Orville?
Yes.
Yeah, because that's very much what Seth loves Star Trek, and the Orville is very much in that same ilk. After season 1, when they establish the characters and everything else, they get these standalone stories for each episode that are really, really good.
Yeah, the sci-fi at its core is just really good, interesting, even though it might entail like aliens or whatever.
Did you see Dune 2?
Yeah.
And you saw the original? Yeah. So I didn't like the original. Dune 2 won me over. I liked Dune 2 a lot.
I like Dune 2 just as much as I like Dune 1. I didn't love either of them. I liked them.
Yeah, I really liked Dune 2, which was saying something since the first one I didn't like. It bored me. But Dune, I really liked Dune 2.
My biggest issue is Timothy Chalamet. I just hardly believe him in that character at all.
You hardly believe him in most characters, though.
No, I do. I believe
in
like
most.
I don't think he's a bad actor. I hate the fact that he himself and others are trying to push him as this like Heath Ledger,
the next Heath Ledger.
Man.
I know.
I'm like, your framing isn't anywhere near what Heath Ledger's is.
No, let's just
just. I think it was Mad Max that Heath was supposed to be in. That's what
he was to play Hardy's character.
Yeah, he was going to play Hardy's character.
He would have done a great job.
Yeah. And then they had to, because obviously he's Australian.
Charlize Theron would have probably preferred that.
Yeah. He's Australian, and so obviously carrying on the Australian lineage of Mel Gibson and stuff like that. But then that was scrapped, obviously, because he died, and they brought it back. Anyways, I love the concept. If it works, it could be great.
I'm excited for this.
Interesting. It's
the
not
freshness and the newness of it.
It's not a typical zombie story. At least it doesn't look like it.
I hope not.
Because they were just walking through them. They were like, it was clearly, it's not a typical zombie story.
No, it looks like they've got a level of immunity.
Yeah.
Clearly.
And it's like zombies are usually like we're in today's world and, you know, a disease has struck and everybody's a zombie now.
Right.
This is like you're in like futuristic worlds.
Yeah.
And they've now turned into some type of zombie.
I'm trying to think if I've ever seen or know of something. They're all post-apocalyptic, so they fall into the sci-fi fantasy, but they don't tend to hover on the sci-fi aspect of it being so hot.
Yeah.
It's usually just post-apocalyptic.
Yeah.
And I'm not of the monsters. Zombies are my they don't intrigue me. The only zombie movie I've ever really enjoyed was Train to Busan. But I'm open. I'm interested.
The original 3 seasons of Walking Dead, phenomenal television.
I got to see that because that's all I've ever I've heard is that Walking Dead is great.
I didn't get past season 5.
But I mean, zombies don't intrigue me.
But the original 3 seasons is just good television because it was mostly about the story of the character.
Part of the thing that doesn't intrigue me about him is that, like, for example, if I'm watching a horror film, the things that are scarier for me are the supernatural stuff. Slasher films don't scare me.
I don't think they're supposed to. I think they're just supposed to be fun.
They're supposed to be fun, and they're supposed to have jump scares, and they're supposed to gross you out. But
I'm not grossed out by most or scared by any of the 80s slashers. They're just fun.
Yeah, well, 80s slashers.
Rick hates fun. You heard it here
80s
first,
slashers
children.
are a completely different animal than the slasher films of today. Completely different
I
animal.
don't even know if they make slasher films.
No, like, are you kidding me? Mike Myers, Freddy Krueger, and Jason, those guys they're fantastic.
I don't even know if they make slashers today. Outside of the franchises that they just continuing for money.
Yeah.
I'm saying like new slashers. I don't think they really
we need
do
a
that
new
anymore.
Somebody needs to create a new
Do they?
iconic. The last one they made, I guess.
I have a friend who's
What's his name? I've watched it and I don't like it. The clown one. The guy, he's the clown.
Yeah.
The black and white clown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Trifer, right?
It didn't. I don't know. Is that the name?
I think
Anyway,
it's Trifer.
but I'm rooting for this. And if you, Malayalam's going to give you different.
Yes, they will. I have a friend who is huge into horror. Like he's a big horror nut. That's his genre, and he loves bad horror. Like he likes if a film is like this is just terrible, and he's like I love it so much.
There's a market for it.
But he watches all of it, and so I'm sure he's seen whatever.
Well, there's a lot of he must be enjoying himself. There's a lot of bad horror out there.
Anyways, let us know what you thought about it if you're excited for it.
Yeah.
And, anything else we need to know down below.
The biggest, the baddest, wackiest, funniest, filmiest show on earth.
Never